Testing.
Wait, fart.
That was a little weird. All right.
Okay, and quiet on the set, except for him and me. Action.
What's up, people? This is Guitar Rocker 493 with another video review. This time of the Moguls, and this is my second time recording this. I have had this review done. Well, I've had it recorded since March, and then I had it edited for the past 3 months.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, his fault. Anyways, well, we were having YouTube troubles, but anyways, and then I was like, I don't really like the review, even from when I first recorded it, but it was all I had, and I was like, I got these for reviewing purposes for free, so it felt like I should probably get the review done. But I figured, as a kind of a little special thing, since I didn't really like the review anyways, I would make it the best it could possibly be. So, anyways, enough of the talking. You've heard that my story. This is the second time doing this thing. There's another version of this that's completely whacked out, and I think you'd think I was high when I made it. It was at 2 in the morning, but that's somewhere floating around Ian's computer. And this is Mogul Review Part 2. Let's go. Now, first, these are, as I've said, the Ifrogz ear pollution moguls. These go for $70 on ifrogz.com. You could probably get them for $50 on Amazon or something. And I've seen them at Walmart for $50, but then I've also not seen them, so I don't know if they stopped selling them at Walmart or they just, some Walmarts have them, some don't. But I'm going to first start with design. These are the midnight color feature. I think the other ones are red and blue and snow, which is completely white. But the ones that I have are the midnight, and these have a nice black chrome look on them. I love them because I don't really like the over-the-top colors. Unlike my buddy Ian, I gave him my throwbacks because I got those for free, and they were kind of wacko, so I knew he'd like them. But as you can tell, they have, I don't know if you'll be able to catch this or not, but there is the radiation symbol. That's going to stay on the ground. But there is the radiation symbol right there, as you can tell. Wait. Yeah, you can barely pick it up. But anyways, on both sides it has that. And these are one-corded design, which is nice. You will resist tangling. That's one thing I really like, because I always hated having my headphones get all tangled up, and I pick them up and put them on. It's like a noose around my neck. That really sucked. And then they have this whole thing is plastic, but they have nice chrome painting. And then this part's chrome, which is like the hinge. And then it goes black for the rest of it, and then repeat on the other side, excluding the one cord. So, also on the inside, it does have a nice mesh, which would kind of absorb some head sweat. So, if your head is a sweaty head, then these are for you. And even if they aren't, it's just nice to have. And then the top, it has the ear pollution logo, I guess, engraved on it. It's inset. And then this is kind of a nice pleather feel. And then the ear pads are my favorite. They are made with aerofoam, which is basically a pillow on your ear that makes music. Yes, it is. That's what I relate it to. I've fallen asleep with these so much. It is amazing. And then they have this little part right here has no foam in it, so the sound can get through clearly, so sound isn't muffled. And then another thing, they do have the ear pollution logo on the side stitch on the ear pads. Now, I guess I should move on to probably build quality. It's probably next thing I could do. So looks, I give them 5 stars. They're very sexy. Ooh, sexy headphones. Anyways, I like the looks. Now, build quality. I'm going to start with the tip and go all the way up to the headphones. First, I love the input jack. It is made of a nice gold-plated 1/4 inch jack, I think. And this is at least an inch, well, maybe, not quite. It's very thick. Don't know the exact dimensions, but if you can tell, it is very, very thick. And I have not had any problems. I've had these for months. I've never had any problems with it skipping, with it interference or anything. And it is gold plated, which I really love. So you have no interference at all. And like if you can like if you turn it around and stuff while it's in your iPod, nothing happens. And then the cord is insanely thick, but it's not like stiff, so it can still bend, but it only bends to about here, so it won't bend completely in half and break. So that is really nice. It has very loose, bendable cord that is very thick, and then it's also like about 5 feet long, I think, 5 or 6 feet. I'll check the specs after I get this done and put them in the description, like the exact ones. And then you move up to the here, and it has a nice over an inch thick like plating, like rubber, to keep it from like messing up when it gets in there, keep the wires from getting loose. And then and on to the ear pads. I'm trying to do this quickly because I made my last one like 15 minutes long. Anyways, now onto the ear pads themselves. The ear pad is very, very nice. It has not ripped or anything, and it's gone through a lot. I've had it pulled, tugged, and fallen on the ground multiple times, which that is another thing. I've had this cord has been pulled so much and nothing has happened. I've thought it would be broken by now. But now, as you can see, they use plastic for everything but where it screws, and they use legitimate metal screws, which is really nice. That's actually a nice little touch, and no, I feel like it's not going to break. And this part is plastic covered in chrome, and this is very hardcore plastic. Like, I mean, I feel like this probably get dropped from a pretty hefty distance and not not break. The computer went off. Sorry, I've had problems with computers going off. I'm trying to do stuff and it messes up. So annoying. But the one thing though is like everything else, the plastic is like, it feels good, but not like high quality. But the ear pad part, the earphone, is like really, really thick and really, really strong. I can feel like it won't break for anything. But then like right here and like here and all the other plastic, it feels good, but it doesn't feel quite as high quality. But I mean, that's probably okay because this is what's going to take most of the damage, which is, normal. And then here, it's like, it gets wide for big heads, but it does not break. And then, I can see this not breaking. It's very rigid and very hard, but it's also very flexible, which they were nice. That was nice when they did that. And also, for the record, this is the way it goes. You do have the R and L symbols on the little part right here on the hinge, so you know which way it goes. And let's see, then it gets down to here and it does the same thing with build quality. This part's I give the build quality about 4 stars because this part's very nice, but then the rest is like, I felt like it could have been better, but it's as good as it needs to be. So onto some like little features. It is extendable up to 7, which is nice. I do label with numbers, so you can find what fit you are and everything. If it's not just like a shot in the dark. You find like a perfect fit, and you don't know what you did to get it there. You have to like redo that every time you put it on. So it can go anywhere from this small to this big. So it can fit a big variety of heads, which is nice. In case you're like skinny, in case you're like Slim Jim or Big Butch, these headphones are for you. It doesn't matter. I think it stereotypes some people there. Anyways, and also they are DJ style headphones, so they do like fold out like this, and they are spring loaded, which is nice. And then like one thing though, the Ronins are like spring loaded here, but then they aren't here. But if you look, like these just freely fall around on the Ronins, but here they spring load it, so you can have it like this and here, and then you just let go and it springs back. Very, very nice. And also that's one nice thing, if you want to like listen to people but you want to listen to music, you can have it around your neck and just kind of do this up to your ear, and you can still hear music perfectly fine and hear people, in case you don't want to be too antisocial. Alright, so I've covered little features and everything. One like thing that I did notice is with some cases it won't plug into your iPod completely, but I luckily have a case that doesn't have anything here, so it can plug in perfectly fine. But like for example, I had the Lux case for my iPod 3G, and it had a little plastic bar right there, and it would not plug in all the way, so I had to get an adapter. But then I lost my iPod. Long story, sad, a lot of crying. I'm not gonna go through that. But anyways, if you have a case that's, for example, like the OtterBox or any of the cases that have something here, it won't fit. But if you have anything that doesn't, it will. Alright. On to sound quality. This is where I am completely blown away. I would put these things on for the first time and I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, they outdo Beats for me. I was in, like, Staples, and they had, like, some Beats where you can, like, listen to your music, and you could actually plug it into your iPod. Dance on. What? Anyways. And I plugged up, like, the Beats in my iPod and listened to them, and then I listened to the exact same song on my, iPod with the Moguls, and I swear, it was, like, so much better. I was like, and they are so much cheaper. I mean, $70 headphones, in my personal opinion, beat out probably at least the Beats. They're probably that up there, or at least the $200 ones. So that is awesome that they beat out something so expensive. These are a great buy for your money. Now, I don't think there's anything I can complain about with the sound quality, except for sometimes the bass is a little strong. It like does kind of make the other rest of the music a little bit like quieter, but that isn't a bad thing because if you like really heavy bass, it will be awesome because you can hear like all the thumping, all the bassiness. Even if that's not a real word, I'm gonna say it is. But it does sometimes make the treble and middles a little quieter, and the bass is more predominant, but you can always turn bass reducer on. But if you're like me and you love heavy bass, I usually end up turning bass booster on. Even with these things, I like turn bass booster, and then it's just like you can hear every thump. You can legitimately feel them moving on your head. That is something that has happened with me. Do I want to know? I probably said something funny. Anyways, like for example, I'm going to show you how good the bass is right now because I have I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is actually shaking. Anyways, even when they're not on your head, you can hear that bass, can't you? Oh yeah. That would be This Is Your Life by Switchfoot, so now they can't copyright me and sue me. Anyways, that have nothing to do with that song. So, bass, I give it 6 stars. I just broke the star line. I shattered it, and I added another star. So, bass, 6 stars. I give the middles and trebles about 4 stars, because like songs that don't have heavy bass, the sound quality was like good and amazing, but like you can tell that the main thing these do are the bass. The middles and trebles were good and they were crisp and everything, but they weren't quite as predominant as the bass, even in songs that don't have heavy bass. Like 2 minutes of that was just like us messing around. We can delete that. Okay. So I think that about covers it. These are amazing headphones. Build quality, 5 stars. Looks, I give them 5 stars. And sound quality, I give it 5 stars. These are probably the best headphones you will get for the money. Even though they are $70, if you can find them for $50, you will not be disappointed. I promise you. I've had these for months. Nothing's broken. Nothing's messed up. Sound quality hasn't diminished. The sound quality is amazing. And, yeah, I think that's about it. You need to buy these. $70 is a perfectly reasonable price, to be honest. Because, I mean, there are some headphones out there for $70 that suck, to be honest. So, I think these are a definite buy. A good 5-star headphones. You will not be disappointed. If you have the money and you're looking for headphones in this price range, I'd say get them. If you don't have that $70 budget, you can always probably find them cheaper on Amazon, but then that's always kind of risque with the warranties and stuff. If anything does happen to happen, you don't have the Ifrogz warranty. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because last time I rambled on, and I'm rambling on now. Aren't I? Anyways, 1 second. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you guys. There won't be any giveaways, but I might on another video. So, just watch out for that. I'm going to try to record some more reviews. I'm thinking of doing the Pulse case for the iPod 4G. Maybe the Lux Microbuds. I'll see how that works out. Thanks for watching. That covers everything. Buy them. 5-star headphones. Perfect for the price. Peace out.